Ronald McNair was not on the Space Shuttle Challenger as a token or a publicity stunt. They put him there because he was one of the most qualified scientists in the room. Today, during Black History Month, I want to celebrate the voices and the people who put their knowledge and their lives on the line for the betterment of humanity, those who died for their country while trying to advance it. Ronald McNair was a laser physicist with a PhD from MIT, not honorary, not ceremonial, real research, real equations, real pressure, and really intelligent. Before NASA, he worked at Hughes Research Laboratories, publishing advanced work on high-pressure laser spectroscopy. And I sit here in my garage recording videos about people way more amazing than me. He studied the kind of science that doesn't really make headlines, but moves technology and life forward quietly and permanently for the better. In 1978, NASA selected him as an astronaut out of thousands of applicants, the hardest and one of the most exclusive clubs in the entire world. This was a time when the space program was under intense scrutiny and zero tolerance for mistakes. NASA wasn't looking for inspirational, feel-good stories. They needed people who could think clearly and react with precision when systems failed. In February 1984, McNair flew aboard Space Shuttle Challenger on mission STS-41B. He helped to deploy satellites, he operated the robotic arm, and he worked long hours inside a machine moving 5 miles per second, orbiting Earth every 90 minutes. That flight made him the second Black American in space. NASA treated it as a footnote. McNair treated it as a responsibility. 2 years later, he was assigned to the Challenger again, mission STS-51L. A schoolteacher would be aboard this flight as well. The country was watching, and the launch was delayed repeatedly by cold weather. Inside NASA, engineers were arguing about O-ring performance in low temperatures. Those warnings, well, they never reached the people who needed to hear them the most, or they may have been dismissed altogether. On January 28, 1986, Challenger lifted off from Cape Canaveral. 73 seconds later, the shuttle broke apart in front of millions of viewers. All 7 crew members were killed. Ronald McNair was 35 years old. The investigation that followed exposed failure far beyond hardware, communication breakdowns, management pressure, risk normalized until it felt routine. McNair became part of a reckoning that permanently changed NASA. Launch procedures were rewritten, safety authority was restructured, astronauts became louder voices in engineering decisions. Today, his legacy lives on through the McNair Scholars Program, helping students pursue doctoral degrees in science and research. Libraries, schools, and research centers carry his name, not as a tribute, but as a reminder. Ronald McNair did not chase fame. He served his country by doing difficult work extremely well, and he paid the highest price when the systems around him failed. History often remembers the explosion. It should also remember the scientist who earned his seat long before that morning. Like, follow, share, and subscribe so I can lift up more voices that were lost in service to their country.